Hi, guys. I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. And if these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do, subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Today, I've got an interesting topic. I'm going to be looking at preschool's interview questions with answers that you're likely to be asked if you're going for a preschool teacher job interview. Yes, I know it's towards the end of another school year, and perhaps you're thinking of changing your jobs, changing your location in relation to preschool teacher job, or you're a student straight out of college, you're still trying to navigate in terms of your role as an early childhood teacher, you're applying for jobs and you're being called for an interview. Or maybe this is your first time you're going for that preschool teacher job interview and you're looking for tips. I understand. I've been there myself. I know that interview can be daunting, like you don't know what to expect. Perhaps maybe this is your first interview. Worry. I've got some preschool teacher interview questions with answers, so you're not going to be alone. I tell you, if you go through these questions, have an idea in relation to the questions you're likely to be asked if you go for a preschool teacher job interview. First, I would like to congratulate you. Congratulations for getting this far. You need to understand that a lot of people applied for these jobs. You're being shortlisted, so you should pat yourself that yes, you've got what it takes. Perhaps maybe you sent out your CV or you fill out an application. From submitting your CV or application forms, you have about few people that have gone through this. You have a panel that have gone through this. They've gone through maybe your CV, your application forms, and you're being called for an interview. It shows that you have something to offer. You need to take it this way. If you don't have anything to offer, you won't be called for the interview. There are a lot of people that they send their CV application forms and they get the email saying they are not successful, they are not shortlisted this time around. So for you to be shortlisted, it shows that you've something that they want. So now it's a time for you to go there and show off. Yes, permit me to use the word show off. Go there and show off and let them know that you've got what they are looking for. So they might have gone through your CV, your application from, yes, you have what you were looking for, but would like to hear from the horse's mouth. So you go there and show off and let them know that you are the best candidate. One thing you need to understand is that a lot of people are being shortlisted. Sometimes people get this wrong. They think, yes, oh, they're being called for the interview. Definitely they haven't. No. You might have about 5 people being called for the same interview, and it's only one position that is available. So, of the fittest, you need to let your future employer know that, yes, Florence is the best candidate to give this job to. So now let's start by looking at some of the questions you're likely to be asked. First, start by asking easy questions. For instance, tell me about yourself. It's always very relaxed to make you to be comfortable. So they won't go straight into practical questions. So they will always start by, okay, tell us a little bit about yourself. So in relation to answering this question, you can see that there's a lot that you can tell them in the question of tell me about yourself. But I'd like to specify that when you're telling them about yourself, let it relate to the role that you applied for, preschool teacher. So tell them, for instance, about the qualification that you have, the experience that you have in relation to being a preschool teacher. It's important. Don't just tell them about yourself that doesn't relate to the job, to a preschool teacher. It doesn't make sense. You need to have it at the back of your mind that it's a preschool teacher job interview that you're going for. So anything you're going to talk about at the interview has to relate to the job, preschool teacher. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So you start by telling them the qualification that you have, the experience that you have in relation to being a preschool teacher. So I'll tell you, if you do the question this way, you've asked the first question about, tell me about yourself. So now let me use myself as an example. If I'm being asked at a preschool teacher job interview, tell me about yourself. So I'll start. My name is Florence Ajala. I've been living in Ireland for over 19 years. A series of qualifications that relates to early childhood care and education. I started my journey in early childhood care and education in the year 2010, and then I worked for 6. I have a bachelor in early childhood care and education, postgraduate in adult and further education, and recently I just passed my PhD viva. So you can see that I've this question letting them know the qualification that I have. So for the past few years, I've worked in preschool setting ranging from with babies preschoolers, I've done nannies, I've done babysitting. So can you see that I've answered the question relating to the preschool teacher job role? I'm not wondering about just saying, well, I came into Ireland and then, I wasn't doing anything. The way I told them about myself relates to a preschool teacher job position. This is a way that you could answer the question of tell me about yourself. So the next question you could be asked is 3 words to describe yourself. Yes, you might be asked, okay, describe yourself in 3 words or 3 words that you can use to describe yourself. Yes, don't be caught on guard. This is a question that you can be asked as well. Like I said, it's a relaxed question just to make you to be comfortable. So 3 words to describe yourself. So you could describe yourself as somebody that is funny. Yes, funny relates to the role of an early childcare and education, because if you want to be around the children, definitely you have to be funny. So you can say that you're ambitious, you're a go-getter. So it shows them that you're very ambitious, you have a goal that you're working towards, and you're somebody that would always achieve your goals. Also say that you're patient, you're kind, you have a non-judgmental approach. So these are some of the skills that is required to work with preschool children. So this now brings me to the next question. You could be asked that, okay, tell us some of the skills that is required to work with preschooler. Yes. So they want to know that maybe you know the skills that is required to work with young children. So mention skills such as you're kind, you're patient, you have a non-judgmental approach, you're ambitious, you're a go-getter, you're funny, you're bubbling, you love to be around young children, you're a team player. You need to understand that working as a preschool teacher will require you to work as a team. So mention all of these skills, that you're kind, you're patient, you have a non-judgmental approach, you have empathy. So these are the skills that is required to work with young children. So relate it to the skills that is required to working with young children. So when you're being asked, okay, some of the skills is required to work with young children, these are the skills that you should mention. So next, ask the question of why did you apply for this role? Yes, they want to know why did you apply for this role. So maybe there's something that you like about the preschool. You've gone to the preschool, their website, their mission statement. So you could use this to answer the question of why did you apply for this role? So you could answer the question by saying that you found out that, their setting is child-led. So this ties in with your own philosophy as well. They've won series award. They work, parental involvement is their key in this setting. And this relates to your mission goal. So this is some of the why you apply for this role. So can you see that you related why you apply for this role to their mission statement, to their philosophy? So you can see that you're asking the question. So you're telling them why you applied for this position. So it means to their philosophy. You could be asked is, what did you know about us? So you have to do your research here. Look at their website, their mission statement, their philosophy, any awards that they've won in the past, anything that they are doing with the community. You put all of this together and you answer this question in this way. Don't just say that, yes, you're only 5 minutes down the road. No, we're not interested in maybe they're only 5 minutes down the road. Talk about their philosophy. Are they play-based? Are they child-centered? Are they Montessori? Do they involve the community? Is parental involvement their key? So talk about that. These are some of the reasons you know about them. So you're showing off. So to them, they know that you researched about them. You did not just maybe you saw the position online and you applied and that's it. They know that you've done research about them. They know who they are, their philosophy, and what they stand for. Next, about practical questions you're likely to be asked at a preschool teacher job interview. If you found this video helpful, please kindly subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Alright guys, so this is